Moving is almost always drama, but there are ways to ramp down the drama and to ramp up the efficiency. And our professional organizer, Amy Payne, is here to tell us how to do just that. Welcome, my dear.
Hi, thanks.
So you've got this big old fat binder there.
I do.
Tell us about the color-coded system and how we can make
Yes.
moving less drama.
Okay, so I've moved 12 times in my adult life. So I'm very familiar with moving, and it can be a royal pain in the hind end. Let's just
Yes,
admit
it can.
It can
Yes,
be.
it can be.
And I've moved across the country several times too. So
I've
that
done it
always
too.
adds a whole other element of drama, as you said. Lots of different things that can go wrong. So I've developed a color-coded moving system. This is actually my binder that I used with my family just 2 months ago. We moved.
The ultimate
So-
color, see that moving system in bright colors there.
The
So those are
ultimate
good
color
shows.
moving system. So we have a color-coded system that we use where we use colored tape for each room of the house. And so we mark the boxes with color-coded tape, and then we can take an inventory of each room. I was going to show you here in the kitchen an example.
So rather than throwing everything in a box and hoping that it gets in there.
Right, so here's an example from the kitchen of each of these boxes were labeled with colored tape and then the number, and then we have a priority of when to open it and what's just the basic gist of what's in the box. So if you're looking for your silverware or something else right after you moved, you can find it.
So what is the priority? That's just so good to think about because you think, okay, I've got all the kitchen stuff in the kitchen, but you may need some things first.
Right. Well, we always recommend that you pack your essentials last. So anything that you're using up to the day of the move, obviously that's going to be the first stuff that you want to open. So that's what I would call priority A. Priority B is like, well, I probably need it in the first few days or the first week. And then C is like, if it's sat in a box for 6 months, it's not the end of the world. So if it's winter, maybe all your summer gear would be a 6. Or a C, marked as a C. So you don't need to open it right away.
So really what you're saying here is you need to make a plan.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, you need to make a plan. There's all kinds of fun checklists and things. So I brought some tips and ideas of how to pack itself. So we do packing and unpacking services. We're not a moving company. So if you wanted to use local moving company, a Go Mini, that type of thing, you can use that for your actual move. But we help people pack and unpack in an organized fashion.
So get your pencil if you're going to get these tips. So what are some of the important things we need to know?
So one of the first things people ask me where to get supplies. Well, Wesselman Woods has a great cardboard recycling area, so you can usually go there and find boxes that are appropriate for moving, if you don't mind used boxes. If you're using a moving company that's local, you can ask them. Some of the local moving companies will let you use boxes for free. Or if your company is moving you, obviously they'll pay for brand new boxes, which is nice. Or just go ask friends and family if anybody has boxes. Also, the Courier and Press has the end of the newsprint rolls. It's blank newsprint that you can go and pick up for free, that you can use for packing paper.
Oh, that's great news.
So that's wonderful. You just go to the front desk of the Courier and Press and ask them, and they'll tell you where to go around the building and get it from. So that's a great tip for you.
Those are both wonderful tips. So get those free boxes if you can.
Absolutely.
And get them labeled. One more thing that we need to know.
One more thing. Ooh, I have too many.
Well, give me two.
Okay.
Give me your favorite.
Labeling the boxes, we use the colored tape, but you also want to label it on 2 different sides next to each other and on the top. So no matter which way your stack of boxes is, you can see what's inside of it, what room it goes to. So on 3 sides, 2 sides next to each other, and 1 on the top. We also organize as we pack. So whatever room you're moving the stuff to, that's what you want to label the box. We don't care if it came out of the office or the bedroom or the closet or the garage. Where is it going in the new space?
Sounds
Label
like
it
a plan all the way around. Thank you, Amy. You've just given us so much to think about. So when you're packing, Amy's got the way to do it. We'll be back with more.